Welcome back, brothers and sisters. It's your man King Williams dropping another message. And right now I want to talk about the reopening of America. Donald Trump predict this is going to be bad, but vows to reopen America. And the reason why they're doing this because they know they have failed. And they know that their lies have not affected anyone because the black media has exposed these devils. And what we have done, we have exposed them not just with black people, but every race on this planet. And people have not been going in and getting tested for this coronavirus, this COVID-19 that's out. And right now, this is a sign of failure and defeat. And we all need to be proud, black media, for exposing these demons and letting them know that we ain't taking this shit no more. You know, you want to talk about martial law. You want to bring the fucking tanks out. You want to bring this out when you ain't got enough goddamn troops to go out there and take us all down. And you know, if you walk up into somebody's house and try to stick them with a needle or test them in any type of way, your soldiers might get killed and you're going to have a lot of, so even though you might kill that brother or sister out there, you know what I mean? But they going to kill some of your motherfucking soldiers as well, which you ain't got that many of. And your soldiers is the military, the police department, and all of that other bullshit. So right now, this is a sign of failure for these demons. And they have no other choice but to reopen America because they know they have no control and they never will have control because black media have control. We have control. And it's time for every one of us to start addressing this and start understanding that we have control because we, you know, just like the YouTube bullshit, you know, we have control in all of this, which I am putting something together for that now for all black YouTube content creators out there that's getting their pages sabotaged. I'm putting together something for that right now, and I will be bringing that forward to the family here on that petition because you know what? We ain't taking this no more, you know, and from all of this bullshit that's going on, these lies and conspiracies that these people been coming out, they've been threatening people lives and livelihood and all of that. They got us on lockdown and offering us checks to be guinea pigs and all this bullshit, and we ain't listening to them. Just like they know they ain't got no control over people being outside. You know, there's motherfuckers out here going on with their daily lives every day. You know, and they know that they can't make these towns that they shut down ghost towns. They know that. And they know that they have failed and, you know, nobody's listening to them. So they ain't got no other choice but to open, you know, because the more we keep exposing them, the more power we gain and the more control we gain into our community. And, you know, speaking the truth is very, very big, you know, right now. Speaking the truth have always been big, but we've never had this voice that we have now, you know, back in the days. You know, we used to have leaders out like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, people like that go out there and do civil rights movements, you know, the Black Panthers. You know, we don't need that no more because all of us is that, and all of that is in us. So, you know, when you got millions and millions, you got 50, 40, you know, you got 30, you got 25, 30 million or more, or 40 million more Malcolm X's that's speaking the truth, you can't shut that down. You know what I mean? And they found that out now. You know, and that shows you right now that this COVID-19 and all of this was all a plot that didn't work out for them. And they hate the fact that the truth is just going to keep bashing them and making them look bad. You know, we are making them look bad and they own people looking at them saying, yep, these blacks are right. This is all bullshit. Do not fucking panic because these motherfuckers is trying to gain control when they ain't got no army. When you ain't got no army, you ain't got no control. You know, when you got enough army out there, just like the people, you know, look at that in Black America, which I believe it's more than what they're saying. It's more of us, family, than what they're saying. You know, And if you put each soldier out there, you know, it's about, you know what I mean, maybe thousands and thousands to one goddamn soldier, you know, or one police. You know, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work now, and it ain't gonna work in the future. So it's time to lay down, devils. It's time for you to respect, you know, our culture and what we stand for. It's time to respect the truth. It's time to throw away all your false books. It's time to fucking start listening and start making changes. It's time to start cutting those checks for reparations. Because if you want things to start working where everybody is working together, which we'll never work with you, you know, but if you want some leniency here, you need to cut them checks. Just like you cut them checks for the month of shutdown, which was bullshit. You know, start cutting them checks for my ancestors that built this motherfucker and for what we've been going through. We as the children of our ancestors. You know, what we had to go through from police brutality. You know, you're shooting innocent black men and women down in the street. You're locking up innocent black men and women for no goddamn reason, and they ain't even did the damn crime. So, had to bring this forth to your family. They have no other choice but to reopen America. And I'm going to play this video for you and let y'all see what they talking about. Because these motherfuckers is straight bullshit scam. You know, and if the only way they gonna kill you, the only way they gonna kill your family, if you go up in that hospital, if you sick and they tell you got the COVID-19 and you need to take this vaccine, and you take that vaccine, my people. But I'm gonna play this video right here and hop back in the commentary.
The National Enquirer was a spy network.
We're going to know everything about
I hate these videos, but
behind the story.
It's coming, family.
We are really children of the National Enquirer.
Scandalous. Sunday, April 5th at 9.
With an economy that's all but shut down and Wall Street teetering on the edge, President Trump appears to be toying with the idea of easing the nation's 15-day social distancing period, aimed at flattening the deadly curve of the coronavirus. The president tweeted, "We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. At the end of the 15-day period, we will make a decision as to which way we want to go." A possible sneak preview of what's to come, echoed by top economic advisor Larry Kudlow.
We can't shut in the economy. The economic cost to individuals is just too great. But the president is right. The cure can't be worse than the disease, and we're going to have to make some difficult trade-offs.
Sources tell CNN the president is losing patience with the measures recommended by top health officials. One source said the president has seen the hordes of beachgoers in places like Florida and asked aides, what's the point of social distancing if some Americans are not paying attention? House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said the president needs to listen to the scientists.
It's essentially important that we stop his mistakes. We have striven to have this be non-political, as bipartisan as possible, as unifying as possible.
For weeks, the president has claimed his administration was containing the outbreak, only to see the pandemic expand rapidly. Late last month, he tweeted, "The coronavirus is very much under control in the USA. Stock market starting to look very good to me."
It's going to disappear. One day, it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
One of the administration's top experts, Dr. Anthony Fauci, told Science magazine he's doing his best to correct the record when Mr. Trump has his facts wrong, adding, "When you're dealing with the White House, sometimes you have to say things 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then it happens. So I'm going to keep pushing. I'm trying my best. I cannot do the impossible. I can't jump in front of the microphone and push him down." Up on Capitol Hill, Democrats and Republicans have been feuding over a massive stimulus bill that could inject confidence back into the economy.
The markets are tanking once again, as I said, because this body can't get its act together. And the only reason it can't get its act together is right over here on the other side of the aisle.
But the markets are also reeling in part because the administration has struggled to move protective equipment to nurses and doctors on the front lines. The president has signed the Defense Production Act, but he has yet to invoke it, a move that would force companies to churn out those supplies.
We're a country not based on nationalizing our business. Call a person over in Venezuela, ask them how did nationalization of their businesses work out? Not too well.
Then there's the matter of how individual lawmakers are responding to the outbreak, like Kentucky GOP Senator Rand Paul, who was tested for the virus, then worked out in the Senate gym, only to find out he was positive.
Well, I wish him the healthy recovery. I hope that he has not spread that to other folks, and I give the same caution to all Americans. Take care of yourself.
See what I'm saying, family? That's just, let me stop this video here. That's, let me stop this video here. That's total bullshit. Right there is total bullshit. And you got the Democrats, Nancy Pelosi, going out there saying that he need to listen to the fucking scientists, which that shows right there that they working together. Democrats and Republicans are working together, and they're trying to make it look like they're against each other, but at the same time, these motherfuckers is working together and they on the same team. You know what I mean? Because basically, Nancy Pelosi is pushing for the same damn thing that Trump was pushing for, to lock this motherfucker down and keep it locked down. You know what I mean? So y'all have to look at the big picture. You know what I mean? The rabbit holes goes deeper than all of this. And if y'all can see where I'm coming from, y'all will understand where I'm coming from. They have no other choice but to open America up, because all of this is bullshit. The only way you're going to get the coronavirus, if you go in there and they test you and they say, okay, you got coronavirus, and I'm going to give you a shot right now that's going to take care of you for a little bit until we get some more vaccines in, and you might not make it to see another month. But I just wanted to bring this to your family. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this page, make sure you subscribe. Hit them thumbs up, family. It is very well needed. Got to keep pushing for success. And y'all keep on coming back. Your man King Williams is out. Peace.